Hi, I'm Mark from L&M Small Engine. Today working on a power washer workshop series, a BE workshop series with the Honda GC 160cc motor on it. They just want to get it running so they can power wash their equipment. So let's see if we can't get it going for them. Let's go ahead and take the air filter assembly apart. Air filter looks nice and clean. Okay, looks like we need a 10 millimeter. Well, I suppose a pair of pliers to take the hose clamp off. The tank's full, but we're gonna drain it, put fresh gas in there. Now the carburetor assembly. Alright. Okay, it takes a 10 millimeter, take this bowl off. And this part of the bowl is like parallel with the choke part of the carburetor to put on the same spot. Don't look bad at all in here. Gas is it's not old, but you can tell it's old gas. And right down here, that's where our main jet is. And then it is plugged up. So let's take a wire. Usually off a flywheel brake cable end works good. Oh yeah, there's a lot of resistance in there. Nice stream going through there now. Well, let's put this back together again. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself here. This goes on next. I gotta put this gasket in behind that one. So. get that started. Now I gotta get this other side of the gasket on there. We'll get it figured out here. It's a lot easier coming off. Now the governor come unhooked. Jeez, that was a nightmare. Put the fuel line back up to the carburetor. Okay, now that vent tube. Make sure everything's working. Put the fuel tank back on. Okay, let's change the spark plug. Twist it to pop it off. And that takes a 13/16 spark plug socket. Okay. Put a new plug in there. BPR 5ES NGK. Gap it between 28 and 30 thousandths. Pop it on until it clicks. And let's check the oil. That was actually nice and clean. Power washers, they don't get too many hours on them, I don't think. Not these residential grade ones anyway. But you know, a power washer, you get a lot of contact with water in the gas situation. That's by what happened here. Now see the recoil is kind of gobbled up here. It's kind of eating into the plastic. I'm gonna put some fuel in here. And once I get it started, I'm only let it run a few seconds because he never brought no hose or nothing for the power washing. I don't want to burn it out for him. So once it pops up and just starts running, I know it's going to run. So I'm going to shut it off because there's no water getting the pump. So we'll put some premium in. It's probably going to take a few pulls to get it started because it has to go through the fuel pump and everything until it gets to the carburetor. So let me spray a little carburetor cleaner in there just to help prime it a little bit. But like I said, once it starts running, I'm going to shut her down, put the choke on. Replace that recoil, it's going to break that rope. Should have popped. Should have popped over. See if that spark plug's wet. I do not know why this thing don't want to start. Has a spark. Oh, I see the problem right here. There's no timing belt on it. Timing belt broke. I see that every now and then on these Hondas. The whole cam and everything. This plastic on these. There's no belt. It's probably down inside the crankcase. Well, that's probably why it don't start. I'm going to have to show the customer that. Well, that sucks. Well, I never expected that. I just figured there's water or something in the carburetor and the jet was clogged up. But for some reason the belt on the timing chain broke. Anyways, well, if you have any carburetor problems, you know how to fix that on these anyway. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Appreciate you watching. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please subscribe. And you guys have a good afternoon.